today we're going to see a unique church conversion in the south of England. Let's see what they've done to it.
Church conversion behind me, listed for £3.7 million with John Couch. We'll stick a map up on the screen so you can see exactly where we are in the UK.
So you can see where that's good from doing map. I like that.
The original church still stands, but the roof has been recently renovated, adding some extensive heat and sound insulation.
The only thing I will say though, before they get inside this looks like a listed building, so they're going to be able to do very, very little on the outside, so they're going to be quite restricted what they can do on the inside. We'll have to see what they can do.
As well, covered in Welsh slate, and it really looks the part. The property has got 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, and 10,000 square feet inside. So it's got that grand wow factor.
Ooh, I'm looking forward to this one.
So I think we should start at the gates. Let's go.
Let's go.
Starting off then, we have electronic gates.
Well, it should have electronic gates for that price tag.
Private tarmac driveway. Plenty of space here for vehicles, for a large family or guests as well. We've got a feature stone wall here with the slate all inside there. An angel here out the front.
Of course, you have an angel, ain't you, out front of the church.
Fountain as well. But yeah, I think we should head straight in and kick this tour off, Jess. Starting off in the entrance hall, that phrase has never been more relevant because we are literally in a hall.
Speaking about an entrance hall and going to a church, I think it's time for an Uncle Jason special stories. Back in the day, Uncle Jason used to be a priest, and every Sunday I would hold a sermon called "On Your Knees" to learn to ring the bell, and I'd have all my parishioners learning this very special skill, and all the good-looking ones would come to the front, and they would learn how to ring the bell, and they would sometimes confess their sins if they were singers. You know what I mean? I can't say too much more. And if they were very good at ringing the bell and confess their sins, they used to get a holy cleansing.
Check out these archways above me. Those Gothic motifs that you're going to see a lot as we work our way through this property. There's lancet windows behind Jazz, the stained glass as well, and we've also got a bench down the bottom. So I think we should head straight on through the main area. But first, Jazz has just reminded me, we're going to stick a floor plan up so you guys can work your way through the property.
Yeah, we need a floor plan, that's good. I see the lights shining through. Definitely see the light. I will say, walk into a room and you see the light in a church, you know, quite fitting, I think.
Very high gloss. You can see that as we go through. But look how this just opens up to you guys. My first impression was whoa as well, Jazz. Leave down in your comments, guys, what your first impression was of this view. Absolutely incredible. Like I said, with the high gloss flooring, we've got this centerpiece in the very middle here with the mosaic pattern all the way around. I like how some of them are gloss and some of them aren't, so you get like a nice shimmer from the lighting. Looks awesome. We've got the Gothic arches as well, like I just said at the start. Incredible stone masonry. You can hear my voice echoing. Yeah, it's 10,000 square feet inside this property, so it's no surprise where some of that goes because the ceiling heights are insane. Anyway, we're going to break down this bottom floor because there's a lot to get through. So we'll start up here. Got a nice little music area where you can sit on your piano, which sounds great with the echo of the room. And also, reminds me of the remote. Check this out. So if you want it to be...
Talk about making it a techno house. You can party all the time with that one.
Party time. You get your remote out.
Let me go all the way back.
How cool is this? Anyway, back to white.
You can tell he's enjoying this bit too
Straight
much.
across, we have a dining area fit for kings. You've got 12 seats here. You can imagine yourself at the head of the table. It's like something from Game of Thrones.
It is. It's even got like the candles in the chandelier.
Yeah, elegant panelling all the way around the room as well. You've even got the old organ there that you can see.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. They go to all the effort and they can't get the candle straight. Beautiful, beautiful organ. Lovely artistic flair here. But the candles cannot be straight. Okie dokie.
We're going to come through
Might just be
to
me.
the kitchen. Now, it's got a real contemporary convenience in contrast to the rest of the property. We've got a two-tone kitchen in here.
Yeah, it's a contemporary feel. But what he hasn't said is them floors look like they're shiny and glossy. They have in the room as well. Like you mop them bad boys, right? They're gonna be like it's gonna be like a slip and slide. It's gonna be like an ice rink. Won't be a kitchen cooking. It'll be an ice skating kitchen. When they think of these things through these houses, they don't actually think about practical real use in the real world. They just think, oh yeah, let's make it look good. That will be like, I'll tell you now, for nothing, that will be like a slip and slide if you mop that. Be careful if you mop them floors.
Fit with some very high spec appliances, Neff appliances all the way throughout here. The extractor fan even floats up from the feature island, which I think always looks.
You can tell, I think we're going to have a lot of church jokes in this video, I think. I've already heard a few puns from this guy already. I apologise in advance, viewers.
Stunning. We've got the breakfast bar seats at that end as well, so a great place to chill with the chef and maybe enjoy your breakfast. Really well lit as well, Jazz, isn't it?
There's so many spotlights.
Yes, you can see the light.
A two-tone style with the matte black and the whites as well, in contrast to that flooring. We've even got this structural beam here as well, which is necessary, but also...
Oh, I suppose you can find a use for that, I suppose. You can dance around it while doing your cooking.
Adds a bit of character to the kitchen.
Yeah, it does.
We've also got an access point through here, as you can see through this archway. It's like a boot room set up where you can enter the property and also go up the church spire from a spiral staircase.
Oh yeah.
So we head through to this area.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'll follow you.
So through this door we have access to the bar, but we're going to head through and show you this. So the property has had many uses over the years, one of which being a breakaway snooker and pool club. So what better place than to have yourself a little
I'm not sure God would approve of a bar with alcohol and a pool table in a church. But if you did own a house like this, there's one thing for sure you definitely be sure of, is you'll definitely be potting your balls, if you know what I mean. The only thing I would say to you, please do not follow through with the white. Because that in all walks of life is never good.
snooker setup. This used to be the altar as well. So
Yeah, it's crazy.
it's quite cool to sort of understand the bearings of what used to be in this property in different areas. We've got a bar set up here, all this real attention to detail from there.
Yeah, I don't think God designed an altar to have a bar and a pool table and people potting their balls in it. I really don't think he did that. Tell me in the chat if you think I'm a bit, let's say, over the top on this one, but I don't think God would approve.
These features up here, stunning with the wood theme, the wood panelling as well. All the way
Be a
around.
nightmare to clean though, them things.
Some great pubs.
Yeah,
Pretty
and
stunning.
the features have been so like well preserved.
Yes.
The owners, they did this renovation themselves, and they kept in a lot of the
Yeah.
ruins.
It's not completely been fixed, so you can see the old character and how old the property is, which makes it even more impressive. Okay, shall we check out the principal suite?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to come through another archway, guys. We've got a vaulted ceiling in here, so it feels incredibly grand again. I feel like I'm a prince or something in here. It's very regal.
Right, I've got to pause here. Regal. That is not regal. That looks like some like stuff from a thrift shop thrown together. How he can think he's regal? Like it is tacky as can be. It literally looks like being to a thrift shop and thrown it in there. And he's trying to say he's all regal. I really don't think he knows what regal means. Anyone who lives in a kind of regal style home, want to sort of put in the comments and educate this guy, please feel free to, because it needs it. Well, I should say he needs it.
Even this majestic bed with the headboard and bed frame. And we've got another two archways here. We've got options, like Jack Harlow. This way you can go out towards the back garden, and there's also a dressing room through there. But we're going to head in here and check out the ensuite. So we have a step down with the porcelainose tiles. All
Now you
the way
see,
around the
this
bathroom.
is more
Real
regal.
contemporary bathroom setup, a real contemporary style, but we've also got some old features. Even these mirrors here, kind of just adding that contrast with the old and the new. Although we've got this standalone bath that's in that roll top style, which makes it seem slightly old school. And we've got a great shower here as well. So now we're going to head into the main area, check out the rest of the bedrooms. Jazz is going to show you around.
So guys, we're stepping back down from that one here. Take a look at this, Tom.
Oh wow.
It's like a feature casing in the wall. Say casing, got no glass.
Yeah, I thought it was class there.
The biggest Bible I've ever seen in my life.
I must say, that is a huge Bible. I've not. Let me know in the chat if you've seen a Bible bigger than that or the same size as that. But I've never seen. I have myself never seen a Bible as big as that. In all my years of doing my sermons, I've never seen that.
It's a massive Bible.
Yeah, keeping with those traditions, we've got a toilet down here. Well, it's actually a whole bathroom.
Got a bath in there as well, and a shower.
Yeah, very well equipped for like kind of a guest WC. And then in here we have
That
a
was quick.
sitting room with the William Morris style in there.
This looks like a gentleman's club here.
Garden, and it's just a pretty cozy room.
Yeah, there's even a main window that connects that room and this main space. You can see it just there.
There it is. We're just going to walk you through here again because it's so breathtaking.
Can you imagine this being your home? It feels so homely in here, and it's weird to describe because it is massive, but it's so warm and so cozy.
Yeah. When we came in, we had this nice little seating area. I can imagine your guests coming in, sitting here.
Slightly more formal.
Yeah, exactly. And then we've got this library set up. I'm loving these sculptures.
Yeah, the statues.
Yeah,
Cool, don't they? I like the artwork on the wall there as well.
absolutely.
Very powerful, right?
Yeah. Come on into this bedroom, guys. So, massive ceiling heights through here. We've got the stained glass window there. More lancet windows here. We've got
You can tell this bedroom is like for an old person. It's like literally just looks old-fashioned as can be. Granny bedroom are us.
storage next to Tom, and also an access point to the front of the property behind, so you can come through here without having to go through the rest of the house. If we come through here, we've got this dressing area. I like the splashes of green, and then it leads us into this very contemporary ensuite. Once again, we've got these huge ceiling heights. We've got the frosted glass on the windows, and we've got one of my favourite mirrors.
I love how she points out frosted glass in the window. Yeah, I think all bathrooms have frosted glass because you don't want people looking in now, do you?
Yeah, you like that, don't you?
Yeah, very well equipped bathroom in here. We've got the archway that goes all the way through. You can really get a feel for how grand this property is when you see them kind of coming through into rooms like this.
The exposed beams as well through there, painted black. It's very characterful.
It does, doesn't it? If we head on out, we love the carpet. It's so soft.
Yeah, it makes it feel a lot more cozy when you go into the bedroom.
Yeah. We're going to head across into the other bedroom down here. So another great sized bedroom here. We've got the TV on the wall. Tom, I really want you to just...
It's a very nice bedroom, I must say. Mostly time. Well, there's not much going in this room, so it's now time for Uncle Jason's stories. Once upon a time, two nuns went on their bicycles to the bakery to get some bread. They got their loaves of bread, and on the way back, the first nun said, "Let's go down this path. Let's go this way back today." And they went down this lane to go back to the church, take the bread back to the vicarage. And along the way, they went along a cobbled path. And the second nun said to the first nun, "Ooh, I've not come this way before."
Hannah.
What, so we can see the
And
scale of it?
take a look. You've got the Velux windows up here. You can even see the spire.
Yeah,
So
I like
nice
that
one.
window.
Right here, you can see all the way to the top. And then we've got the lancet windows again, bringing in loads of natural light. I'm now going to take you up onto the mezzanine level and show you the rest of the bedrooms.
Let's go.
Up on this first mezzanine level, we've got the carpet running throughout, and we've got
You can tell this house will be perfect if you know, for a nice vicar, if you've got lots of nuns coming, I say nuns coming round, have it, you know, lots of spaces to sit, lots of bedrooms to entertain, or hold your services.
a snug lounge space up here. We've got these really comfy couches. And then we've got the balcony, which overlooks the snooker area and the original altar. We've got these stained glass windows here with the frosted glass too, so a lot of privacy for your lounge area, which is nice. And yeah, we've got this really detailed painted wooden ceiling above us, and it just looks incredible.
Looks biblical.
Yeah, the details in this house are unbelievable. And the thing I love about these mezzanine levels is that you're so close to the ceiling.
Yeah, you're
So,
raised up.
Yeah, the features you wouldn't have been able to see when this was just a church.
Yeah, you're now right next to it at head level. Yeah.
Exactly, and
Good
you
point.
see all the arches, they look incredible, but Tom, just have a look. Just
Yeah, let's Let's just check out that way. What?
That is.
Now, let me know in the chat what you think. But so far, they've looked like they've done a really good job with this conversion. You can see they've modernised it, but they've not destroyed the church as a church, which is very nice in keeping with the church theme. And if you had a house like this, I'm sure you could have lots of fun. And you'd enjoy living here too.
Insane, right? Yeah.
Right.
What for you?
Should we head into the bedroom?
Let's do it.
Through this archway.
Yeah, another massive archway. Got the Christmas spirit.
What the actual... no, stop right now. That is absolutely ridiculous. It clearly is not Christmas time when this is being filmed. Why do you have a Christmas tree in a bedroom when it's not December and it's clearly well after Christmas, 12 days after Christmas? Why incarnations do you have a tree in that room? Talk about anti-luck and anti-Christianity. You do not have a Christmas tree up unless it is nearly Christmas time. There is a thing, you do not put Christmas trees up until the 6th of November, and you should take it down just before the new year. It should not be a Christmas tree up all times of the year. I know some people love celebrating Christmas every single day and pretend it's Christmas every single day, but that is not how it is. That is just no and all shades of wrong. I cannot even tell you how ridiculous that is.
Love that. But yeah, we've got a very
Rant over.
generous-sized bedroom in here.
And breathe.
We've got the archways around and just those details that look incredible. Big double bed in the middle, carpet once again, staircase being used as shelves, which is a really funky feature, I think.
Yeah, it's a cool idea.
Yeah. Now, because this property is protected, you can't do much to tamper with the original structure. So we've got these kind of add-ons. So in here we've got the wardrobe, and through here an ensuite. Take a look inside. Once again, a very modern ensuite. It is boiling in here.
Yeah, nice and warm.
So warm. We've got the underfloor heating throughout the whole property, and we've got some really nice lamps.
Do you know what? That's one thing I'm glad she's actually said they've got, because in the winter in the UK it does get really, really cold sometimes. So that underfloor heat will come very in handy, I will say.
I love the grey. But should we come back on out, Tom?
Yeah,
We're
let's
going to
do it.
head straight across into the other bedroom.
Yeah, we just had a little dog then. This is almost like a mirror image of that other room, right?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. This one's not got as much in it, so you can kind of get...
Very nice room. I do get a theme in these rooms, they come more like an old-fashioned kind of person designed them. I really will. But I think on that note, while there's not much going on in this room, I think we should have another one of Uncle Jason's special stories. I think we should. Well, it's not really a story, this is more like an old saying. You know, God is a wonderful, wonderful being. And he gave girls intelligence. He gave them intelligence. Let me explain. Most girls have intelligent DNA inside them at one point. Unfortunately, it's a shame that 90% of them spit it out.
a better perspective on the size. Like I said, in the other bedroom, it is protected, so we have these banisters that are built in so that, you know, the original windows aren't tampered with at all, and it kind of creates a light well in the room, which is really good. We've got the dressing room through here, and then another ensuite in here, once again with my favourite mirror.
Yes, and those porcelain tiles again. Again with the bath.
Yeah. I'm now going to cross over and meet you on the other side. Take a look at the view from this perspective. It looks incredible still. Got a nice kind of office setup here. So we've got the desk, nice seating area, but Tom, we've just got to look at this in some more detail.
Yeah, that's a hell of a window.
I'm going to say that is beautiful.
Go up the stairs.
Absolutely huge. And the detail is so amazing.
The only thing I would say though, if that breaks, that is going to cost you an arm and a leg to fix it.
There's actually a picture upstairs, and this window has been smashed, so the owners have done an incredible job at bringing it to its former life.
That would have cost a fortune.
Yeah, I still don't understand how they're able to reconstruct these and make it look so seamless, but you look tiny down there, Jazz. It's absolutely massive. Do you want to head up here and meet us up?
Yep, come on. Okay, so we're up here now. We're going to head into the spire. But first, just take a look at the roof.
Yeah, it's ceiling.
The ceiling, sorry. How
Yeah.
incredible does it look from here, being able to look all the way down and you can see so much detail in the stained glass too.
We spoke to the owner as well. He said it was his first time actually with a curtain.
On that lovely note, let me know in the chat what you think. Would you like to live in a house like this?
Ceiling. And for someone who's never done that before, it looks pretty perfect to me.
But I'm gonna head through here. This is like exploring, isn't it? I thought this is where it really feels like an old church.
I think it's time for Uncle Jason stories. There once was a little boy called Johnny who went to Sunday school. He drew a penis on the chalkboard, and the nun came and go, "Oh goodness gracious, little Johnny, no!" And she rubbed it all off. Then the next week, next Sunday, he came back and he drew a penis on the chalkboard again. This time a little bit bigger, and the nun came and go, "Oh my goodness!" And she rubbed it all off. And on the third week, little Johnny came back into Sunday school again, and he drew an even bigger penis on the chalkboard. And the nun came and said, "Oh, Johnny, why are you drawing a penis on the chalkboard? And why are you doing this?" And then Johnny looked at the nun and said, "Miss, if you rub it, it gets bigger."
Yeah.
Castle type. So you've got all the kind of exposed bricks on the wall. Really nice window through there. It's really like a feature wall. On this side, we actually have a spiral staircase that Tom said before. Oh gosh. We made the mistake of going down it earlier on and just coming to a door.
Yes.
Outside.
That was locked.
Yes.
So we had to come all the way back up.
Yeah.
Just for reference, right now we are in the steeple, so
Yes.
we're going to be heading up this staircase that goes all the way around. Yeah, we'll sort of stop off at each of the rooms on the way up.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So halfway up the steeple, we've got this kind of, I'd call it a pit stop, because you get out of breath coming up here, so you
Yeah.
stop halfway.
Yeah.
And this church is really nice, but I think what you need, you kind of, one thing it's missing, I've noticed, it's missing a BDSM dungeon. Not just any kind of BDS dungeon, it's missing a very special kind, with a special wooden cross with some chains on it, so you can tie your partner to the cross while you have some fun, if you know what I mean. And at least if you do that, then Jesus would not be the only person in history nailed on a cross.
Chance for a game of chess on the way up.
Exactly, it's kind of like a little games room. But what's really interesting is we have photos on the walls of the kind of restoration of the property. So after it burned down in the fire in 2019, you can see all the damage that was done.
The state of the roof.
Yeah, exactly. It's absolutely incredible. And like seeing them put up the mezzanine levels here.
Yeah. It's come a long way, right?
It has. But let's keep on heading up. Now we are at the top of the steeple and we have got some incredible views. If we look out, we can see Torquay Harbour and just the views of the town centre. You can see across.
I agree with her.
And yeah, just
Yeah, very elevated position here. We've even got that telescope. You can tell it's a great view spot. Yeah, you could maybe look at some ships or some stars at night.
exactly.
A great spot for it, but if not, you could just chill out and sit in these massage chairs and look at the view.
They vibrate.
Oh yeah, I did hear it correctly, yeah. Okay. So they have vibrating chairs in a church. Well, I think we know why they have them, don't we? I think this is a situation where it's called, because when you become a nun for the church, you have to take a vow of celibacy, which means, or a vow of chastity, which means you're not allowed any unholy pleasures, if you know what I mean. I can't say any more for YouTube, you know that. You're not allowed any unholy pleasures. So literally, they haven't have they have to go on bicycle rides, to have the old bumpity, and they haven't have vibrating chairs. Let's say to relieve all that tension they have built up from their vows they take. Okie dokie. Very interesting.
It's really good, and we've got more photos of the progress too.
Yeah, that's the one you mentioned about the
This
glass.
is the one I
think.
mentioned, yeah. So look, this is what the glass would have been like, and they managed to restore it. We've actually got a photo of lady in front of it. But yeah, we hope you guys have enjoyed this tour. It's been quite a different one. Me and Tom have absolutely loved taking you through here. It's
And
so
just exploring,
unique.
right?
And exploring, exactly, because we just love having these fun tours. But area-wise, Torquay is such an amazing place. It's a proper seaside town, buzzing with life. We've got clubs, pubs, restaurants, everything you need. We've also got a view from here of the kind of Victorian pier, which is amazing. We also have a sea life centre, I'm sure, with
Yes,
penguins.
we do. Paynton just across the bay as well as Brixham, which is a local fish town known
It's an English delicacy.
for its fish and chips, and we might have to go and get some afterwards.
I think we will. There's no doubt about it. What else can you have when you're by the sea? But make sure to comment your favourite part down below, like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!